Hello and welcome. My name is Rukile. Today I'm speaking about octaves. We are going to learn octaves in the following manner. First of all, we figured them out on the fretboard theoretically, and today we are figuring them out on the fretboard using unisons. And we're going to see how you play octaves throughout. And then the next lessons will be to figure out diatonic octaves, and then you can expand to other scales. Okay, diatonic means talking about the major scale here. And then we go on to applications of octaves. There's so many applications of octaves in solos and in the rhythm guitar, and we're gonna give some examples from some music that you may know. So here we go. The first thing that we are going to do in this lesson is to choose a key. Now I want my octaves to spread over the fretboard, so I'm going to choose the key of G on the third string, this one here, open G. Okay, and then I'm going to do a do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do to find the octave. So do, re, mi. It's the same as this opening. So do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. So this is the octave here. So you can play them in a certain manner. You can use hybrid picking to play these octaves. That means you use the second finger and the plectrum like this. Okay, or you can use your fingers. Let me put this one down. You use the first finger and the thumb to do this. For now, we're gonna learn a bit more about playing these octaves, the fingering on the right hand and on the left hand. So today we're concentrating on the left hand to find out how we can get octaves anywhere on the fretboard. Okay, so after doing this, so you have two octaves. I mean, two notes here that form an octave. The open G and this one here on the first string. Sorry. So what I'm gonna do there is I'm gonna count. I'm gonna take a unison of this note here. So I count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and I go up. So this is, I play it with the first string. So that's my unison octave there. It's the same as this one. You can hear that. And then I do the same thing with this first string. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then I go up like this. So here is my octave. It's the same as this one. Same as this one. So here we are. Now I do this, and I take a unison from here, from the fourth string. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I come here. Okay, it's the same as this octave here. Same as this one. Same as this one. Because they are unisons, unison octaves. You see, so I do the same with this. I take a unison of this note here and play it against this one. So on the second string, you know that you are tuned one fret below. So you count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and this is your G. So with this one here, that's your octave there. Is the same as this octave. Same as this octave. Same as this octave. Same as this octave. Okay, so we are here. So you continue taking unisons. You take a unison of this fifth string. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Sorry, 6 here. So it's up here. So you have your octave here. can easily play it using the pinky as well. And then you can take a unison of this note here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then you move up. So you get that. So that's the last octave, unison octave for this one here. So it's this, the same as that, same as this, same as this, same as this, same as this, same as this. You can hear that as I play, going back to the lower parts of the guitar. The sound kind of changes, you know. It changes. It gets refined as we go this way, you know. So that's how you get the octaves. So octaves on these strings. So we have all kinds of octaves that we have. Now the other kind of octave that we're going to discuss is, suppose I take a note, this open G here, and this is an octave between two adjacent strings. This let's go back to the key of G, which is this one here. So for you to get an octave between two, so you count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's where the other G is. Okay, so if you have your G on the third string and you want an adjacent one with the second string, you count here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 here. If you start your 1 from the open string, so you get your 1. Okay, if the G is on the third string, for example, here, so on the third string here. So if you want your octave, you go, you count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So this is your G. It's the same as but you can't play this. It's got its own use. We will apply this one somewhere. You'll find how handy this thing is. The knowledge of this one is very, very important in position change, in the position change technique. So for the fourth string, for example, if you have your G here, so you count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So it's right here. For this sixth string here, so you count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and it's down here. These are octaves. And octaves on the same string, you can take octaves on the same strings. For example, all these open strings here, the octave is here. These are the octaves. So which means you have to count from this open one, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So on this 12th fret here, that's where you have a, so you counted 13. Now if you were to take a G, for example, this one here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So that's the other G. So the octave. So that's how you get your octaves there. Okay. So one practice that you might want to do is this that I've just shown you. Just to practice this, you take unisons like this and you get, like for G, I'm giving you the example of the key of G. You can pick your own key that you want, but it's always better to start with the third string because you kind of get the spread of it all. So you can do a unison properly, more properly on the fretboard, especially if you have a 22 fretboard. Mine is 24. Now it suffices to even think that if you have a G here, because this one is also an E, there is another G here. So this is another octave. It's down. It's lower than this octave, because this and this are 2 octaves apart. So anything that you play between these two, they are 15ths or 2 octaves. The notes are 2 octaves apart. So this is how you play octaves. Now on this one as well, if I play this note here and this, and then I come and play this, this note is 2 octaves above this note, the open note. You know, for this guitar here, the other guitars end on this fret here, so you may not be able to get this. So these are octaves, and just to wrap this one up, that's the one way you practice. You practice the unison octaves, and you also do the note per note, because you shall see for the applications we will locate chords, we will locate scales using this. So you can do this. So it starts from G. And somewhere it's out here. So that's how you point out the octaves. You can pick any other key, like for example this one here. Let me pick from inside, like this one, this note here. And so on. So you can use that to practice the fretboard. That's when you're practicing octaves. I'll take a lesson of this to go through the cycle of fifths with you using this method here. So I want to thank you very much for this video. Please subscribe and enjoy the lessons. Practice. Octaves need to be practiced, because spreading those fingers apart like this is very, very hard in the beginning. Thank you very much. My name is Ukile. I'll see you in the next video.